28th of February, 850 AD, Branimir was born. He spent his life aggressively expanding and became the king of Bosnia, beginning his family's incredible journey that led to them uniting the South Slavs, uniting the West Slavs, but one thing still remains: uniting all of the Slavs under their banner and forming the biggest empire in Crusader Kings 3. Welcome back to the fourth and final part of our Slavia campaign. As you've seen yesterday, we grew a lot, practically all of this. And of course, we made our own faith, reformed our culture once more, and just became pretty powerful. Our men-at-arms are looking really, really nice, with some more room for improvement now that we're an emperor as well. As yes, we are the emperor of Greater Bosnia, and today our goal is to finish and take the decision to form the Empire of Slavia. So we need to take Hungary, some more land off Bavaria, and also this land from this gold line over here. So not too much land left, not compared to what we've already got. And one of the first things I want to do today, now that we're an emperor, is I want to give out some kingdom titles. So you over here, we did land last time. We can create, well actually we have the kingdom of Bohemia already, so we're going to grant it to him. The Kingdom of Bohemia. And just like that, it's just less vassals to deal with, especially over here now. We need to look at giving some kingdom titles away. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. All the kingdoms over here, de jure my land. So that's actually not really going to help. One thing we can do, though, is give away the Kingdom of Poland. We can create the title for just 150 gold. Say, give that to you. So you know what? I like you. You're a giant. I appreciate that. And he gets all of those vassals now. And you know what? We're going to grant vassal and give him as well. So yeah, Poland is very powerful. But as long as we can keep the more powerful people on our side, we are safe. I'm going to do the same thing for this guy as well. And then grant vassal. Just give him some people so we don't have to deal with them. Look how much better this looks. So there we go. Just like that, I've given 4 kingdom titles away and granted them some vassals each. Yeah, the big problem is all the vassals down here. Because it's all de jure my main kingdom title, which is, look, it's a pretty big de jure title. And that happened when we took the decision to unite the South Slavs. They kind of just stuck as duchy vassals, which is not really what I wanted. Yeah, we're pretty much mostly safe now from factions. And if we look, Novgorod is basically the northernmost border that we need. So I think it's not a bad idea to invade kingdom and invade the entire kingdom of Novgorod. Now, I'm going to hope our men-at-arms and our holy order, which is now 7,300 men strong. They got 11 holdings. They're pretty good. But hopefully this should be enough now to actually take down Novgorod. Let's go for their armies first then to start things off. There we go. So that was just my men-at-arms, and they killed 8,000 of them. So we're actually going to siege their capital, maybe pick up a nice capture, which would be fantastic, but no, it's not looking like it. But we can just keep sieging really fast now. And yeah, they're not really showing many signs to try and stop us. They have 9,000 men. I just don't know where they are. I don't know if they're even raised. Is there a way to tell if their armies are raised? I'm not too sure. Of course, it'd be 99. Whoa, okay. We just died from a seizure. Damn, okay. What we're going to have to do now is make sure the kings really like us. That they've got to be our priority. All the kings have to be on the council. There we go. We got 100% on that wall right there. And yeah, we actually took a lot of the land for ourselves. So we're going to find someone now and make another king. Our brother. You know what? Let's make our brother a king. And then we're going to usurp the kingdom title and just grant that to our brother. Ooh, and actually, because we died, if we get exalted among men again, we can just do another invade kingdom. So this might actually be quite good. We have to focus on Hungary at some point. But I might leave Hungary till last. We just got them surrounded. And then we can just attack them from all directions. And honestly, at this point, I believe we can just take on the Catholics. We've already proven it by defending the crusade, so I'm pretty confident against those guys. We could also eventually maybe even crusade against Hungary, because the Catholics are not going to help them, I believe, and there's no one else really of this faith, so maybe that's how we try and finish it. A big crusade on Hungary. That could be an interesting way to wrap things up today. I mean, if we actually do it, right? I'm saying that's how we're going to wrap it up, but anything could go wrong. And because we're at the point now where we're getting quite late in the game, most people we fight just have like some allies with ridiculous amounts of troops. Like this guy, he's quite small. He has 2,000 men. And then he's coming with a lot more allies, totaling up to 14,000 men. And we can't even, we're not even illustrious yet. I hate that about when you die. Your character's just never illustrious. And we have now unlocked crossbowmen as well. So I think we get a nice stack of those down. I might even get 2 stacks of crossbowmen. I want to at least get to the point where we can use the invade kingdom casus belli in this guy's life as well, where we're being attacked. I didn't even see this war start. I was so busy with everything else. I just didn't notice, and we're down 47%. Some of you might have been watching this like, do you not see what's going on? But we're just going to march in there and just start killing them. Do as many attacks as we can. So there we go. We got to pay 656 gold. Lovely. So one of the kings actually is standing up in a faction. So maybe we do a little bit of bribing. There we go. Nice and easy. Just look how many troops we actually kill when we fight people though. Like we don't just defeat them. We like take out their troops, which is probably the main reason we won the crusade. Because we took out so many of them, they just wasn't able to recover and come back with like a big army to defeat us. Now Estonia are getting quite big, and we can do a duchy war against them now as we are illustrious. So I think weakening Estonia now is probably the best thing we could do. So we can go for a duchy war on Smolensk. Let's go for it. That's a big chunk of their land, and it will connect some of our land, which is always nice for some slightly better borders. Now, this may be stupid as he has 16,000 men. I'm going to see if I can win with just my men at arms. Are we at that point? Wait, excuse me? Where did they just go? Right, let's go. They're coming in for a fight. I don't know where they disappeared to, but they are marching in with 16,000 men against my 7,000 defenders. Can we get the better of them? Yes. And we killed 7,000. I love this army so far. It's a fantastic army. I think the horse archers are doing really, really well for us as well. We are up 50%. I wonder if we'll get another crusade thrown against us. That could be interesting. So if we look at Catholic holy sites, we don't have any of their holy sites. So I think it does make them less likely to. But it is still possible as we do consider each other hostile. So maybe they will come for us. They are sieging some of our land. I'm just going to focus on holding the war target and not letting them unsiege it. They still unsieged that. Nice. But doesn't matter. That lasted 23 months. I might just make Novgorod bigger, to be honest. The less vassals we have at this point, honestly, the better. What? Huh? He inherited it? Well, that's just made the fight with them much more interesting. They are giant. They literally took most of Scandinavia to a nice little bit of inheritance. That's insane. So there'll be a much, much tougher war. I think, you know what? I was going to save it till later, but I'm not sure what happened to Hungary. They're 762 in debt. And look how much land we could take off them. The crusade for Hungary. So I have called for a crusade to unite all true Rama under a single banner and lead them against the enemies of the faith. Feels kind of bad because I did kind of like Hungary. Wait, is Bavaria involved? Oh, we're actually taking some land off Bavaria. So yeah, Bavaria are involved. That does make things a little bit more tricky for us. So I'm just going to raise all my men. Let's make sure we win this and win this good. There's 150. Look at this guy. My spy master vassal. Look at him. He's that king of Poland. He's got the helmet on and everything. He is ready. And I'm going to lead my men myself. Try and pick up the Crusader trait, maybe. Right, up here, look. There's loads of troops up here. I say we send all of our men up here. Soldier of the Cross. There we go. I've picked up the trait Crusader. But we're going to go in for some nice battles. Try and defeat as many of them as we can. Although it seems my allies are doing that for me. Okay. We'll start a big siege on their capital then. Oh, and Great Moravia is involved, though. I think we might be taking some land off of them. Yeah, we are. So that's why they're involved, not because of their faiths. We're up 30%, and now it's just a case of sieging a lot. Not letting them win any battles. My allies are taking care of that. Oh, we haven't even selected our beneficiary. So we have a few people to select from. We'll go with my sister. Why not? We'll select her. Oh, yeah, of course. As it's a crusade, it's not going to go into our realm. So we may have to do a war against them again to take it, actually. So enforced demands, Wrath of the Cross. But now, yeah, Hungary, they've taken some land of ours. So yeah, they are actually friendly with us now. I'm going to take this time, as Great Moravia is really weak right now after that crusade. They took some really big losses from it. So I'm going to go in now and take like half of their land. Okay, I thought we were losing that fight then. But now Hungary is friendly. We can just ignore them till last and maybe even vassalize them. Right now, it's not looking good to vassalize them because he's a king. And it's quite hard to vassalize a king. So that may cause us some problems. But I mean, we always have the men to go go and fight them if we need. The problem with fighting wars now, there's so much of our land they can just go and siege. They just go to the most random places sometimes. And yeah, someone else is fighting us over here for some land. They're losing the fight, and I didn't even know the war was going on. We haven't even sent any troops, and we're up 17%. I will go and get them, but we'll definitely focus on this war first. God, Hungary's at war with them as well, and Hungary keeps unsieging what we've sieged. That's why it's taking so long. We're fighting Hungary. I don't know what Hungary's even doing. Hungary, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe the war ended. But yeah, Hungary was here and they kept sieging as well, which was meaning they were unsieging what we sieged, which just made that war go on way longer than it should have. It took 5 years. 5 years. All because of Hungary as well. But if you look, finally, the name of our empire has moved. So it's not like all squashed up in a horrible little circle anymore over here, which is nice. And there you go. Their title has flipped back to Sweden now. It still looks strange, but not as strange, thankfully. Ooh, okay, the Byzantines have just declared war for the Duchy of Bulgaria. Well, this time I'm proper ready for the fight. So, raise men-at-arms. We're going to take our holy order and we're going to raise our levies. We can call on our house member. He's not that useful. Don't have any allies. We might make one ally. We'll marry our daughter off, maybe. Just get one alliance. Frisia? Maybe someone a bit closer. Finland. You know what? I like an alliance with Finland. Let's do that. And we're going to call Finland now to come and help us. We may not even need their help, but I'm just being safe because even though we do slightly outnumber them on our own, it's better to be safe. Right, I'm gonna move. I don't know where their units are. We're going for Bulgaria. The units are not over here. Maybe we do start a siege on their oh, there's some there. Let's just start sieging their capital then. Oh, they're all over here. So move all our units over here. Finish sieging their capital. There we go. We've sieged their capital and there's some wars breaking out now. So we're going to start moving in to fight them all. And hopefully more of them flood in and we can just keep taking them out. That works for me. And we need to go and not let them siege the war target. That's got to be essential. And our plan for now is just going to be walk around with a death stack of all of our men and just keep running into them, taking them out, baiting them to just run into a fight with me and just lower their numbers before we go and siege everything. Yeah, we are literally just walking through them. As long as they don't siege the war target, it's fine. They can siege other things. As long as they don't have the war target, we're mostly okay. Okay, that was a major fight. Let's see. They're down to 26,000 men now. So what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to take my men-at-arms, take my holy order, and maybe just one stack of levies. The rest can be disbanded just to try and save some of our money. And we're already up 82% anyway. And after this fight, I think he owes us 6,000. So this could be huge. Just keep defeating their armies and that's fine. We don't even need to go and siege. There we go. Because yeah, they didn't even siege any of the war targets. So because we defended it, we just start getting ticking war score. So he's going to pay us 5,599 gold. Enforce that and thank you. They are growing a lot though, the Byzantines, to be fair to them. They're pretty powerful, but they were no match for us today. Not like before anyway. Remember the first two wars was it in the first part? And it was just an absolute pain. Okay, so with all this new money, we can probably make a war go on for quite some time. So how about we start a war for the Pope's Duchy? Of course, he's going to buy a lot of men, but I'm hoping we can just overwhelm him. Of course, this isn't part of the region, but why not just give it a go? Just overwhelm him with all our men. Let's see, they're still raising. They take quite a while to raise like this because there's just so many of them, but he did call a crusade on us that one time. Even though we won, still got to get some revenge. There we go. So we have 50,000 men. I'm going to lead them myself. And we're going to march straight to the Pope's capital. Let's see. We want to fight them. Not let them get away. Come on, let's get in there. There we go. Hopefully, we've taken out a lot of them. The enemy banner. We're going to destroy it. We don't want no banner. And then we're going to start the siege. And it's not even a slow siege. I think it's because we have so many men. We have lost a lot. There we go. That's how easy it was at this point to take on the actual Pope. And we have now taken Rome. I'm probably going to keep that in my personal domain. I won't make it a capital or anything because I kind of like my capital. We've been building it up. I was thinking about doing that before, but because we had so much money given to us by the Byzantines, I knew we could support a war if it went on for a while because, you know, we know what the Pope's like with just keeping a war going on forever and ever and ever. So we can usurp his duchy title now as well. And that is some pretty good revenge to the Catholics. They may call a crusade for it because we're not going to bother taking the decision to dismantle the papacy because we have to control the whole region of Italia. But good to have some revenge. Now, I'm going to use the next Invade Kingdom Casus Belli once our troops are actually all sorted out. And we're going to go for the Kingdom of White Rus. take that off Estonia. That's like, I think that's the land we need off them. Yeah. So we won't need any more land off Estonia then either, which will be nice. How many men are they bringing then? 10,000. Nice. We're going for a nice fight to start it off. Oh, really? Wait, why did we win? Oh, we had his heir in the battle fighting. Why would you do that? He's not even that good. He has 10 prowess. Why was he fighting? Like that, I don't think that's a very smart idea. But we're going to usurp the actual White Rust title now. And we're going to grant it to this vassal right here, who is Boris. And then we also, of course, grant him these new counties. It's so much easier having kings underneath rather than loads of dukes. Like one king starts... You can just send him a gift. And he's like, okay, fair enough. You know, our next target has got to be these guys, I think. What's the biggest duchy we can take? I like this one. So we're going to go straight in for that now. Now we've taken on the Pope. I feel like we can do anything. Because the Pope, a lot of the time, is really deceiving. Because he may like have like 1,000 men or just like 10,000 men or something like that. Because he's getting so much money from like seeking indulgences and that. He just gets so many mercenaries typically. Now... This is interesting. The Al Rahman Empire has taken over France. They got 40,000 men. When you get to this point in the game, things just start to go strange. Well, let's go in there. We're gonna... Oh, we caught them all the way. I was just gonna go straight for their capital. Oh, that was literally a perfect battle. They left with 23 men. We captured him straight away. I've got to be honest, though. We've got a lot of luck in this playthrough. We do have some tough fights left, though. Sweden, Hungary, Lithuania may be quite tough, potentially. Anyway, see how that turns out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and just pick up some of these smaller duchies we have that we need to pick up. They mostly should be quite easy. And then after that, we just have the big wars remaining. Okay, nice. There we go. So yeah, I just took the time there and picked up just some of the little counties, right? So we don't have to deal with those anymore. And Hungary did split up. We did almost have a faction start. And I found a nice way to actually get rid of some of these vassals down here to stop that faction. So I gave this guy over here the title of Great Moravia. Was it Moravia? I don't know. But I gave him that title and then just granted him vassals down here. And then we can just keep him on our side. And it's way easier than managing 10 other vassals. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this guy on before he has a chance to maybe be vassalized by Hungary. Because if it was through inheritance, the current ruler may have some nice claims on his land. So if we can just get in there and take it before that even happens, that would be really nice. We're just capturing people all the time now. He had his heir leading the army and we're slaughtering entire armies now. Like we're leaving nobody. So we practically capture anybody who's there. We could start a subjugation war against Hungary. I think that's probably a nice, smart move to do there. Yeah, he might not like us for a while, but as long as we can get him on our side, stop him joining any factions after he's vassalized, we should be okay. As right now, he has 10,000 men. So I'm going to go straight for his capital, defeat his armies, and we have healthy and whole of body. So maybe we just pick up the extra money for this guy's life. Yeah, we're getting so lucky with these captured. We captured another heir. So we can enforce that. Of course, the problem with a subjugation war is he is a vassal who hates me. So we'll send him some money. We'll begin swaying him. He's a child. We can't sway him yet. So we'll just hope he doesn't try and overthrow me anytime soon. Transfer him a vassal as well. Yeah, and right now we are making 57 gold a month, which is huge. There we are. He is starting to come round to us. We granted him a vassal plus 40. Sent him a gift, another 43. So we're breaking even now. He likes us plus 1. Court grandeur below expected level. As people really hated me for that. Yeah. Okay, maybe we should raise our court grandeur. It'd cost us 30 gold a month and it would still be below. But if we just upgrade this slightly, I think they'll like us more, right? Even though it's still below. Yeah, it's minus 20 now. That's much better. Okay, I can manage a minus 20. Minus 60. Yeah, people would start to absolutely hate us. Sweden's land over here. They may as well just give it to me. Like at this point, they may as well just give it to me, right? They are completely surrounded. But yeah, we may as well start working on these guys up here now. There's quite a bit. Oh no. Can we escape? Freedom. Okay, that was so lucky. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but if you raise your men too close and they're still raising, they jump on your army. You just lose the fight, which was almost cost us the entire war. Ooh, mark of distinction. As the renown of my dynasty grows, familiarity with the glorious. Yeah. Signal spreads too. My family's emblem is now common knowledge, listed among the great royal families of the region and the highest nobility of the greater Slavic, as it should be. Yeah, our dynasty is now famous. We're not glorious, but we're famous. We'll take that. We should definitely be more than famous, though. Like, look at the land we got. This dynasty is just different. So as we are now 62 as well, we have to look towards inheritance. Actually, is it that bad anymore? Will they go independent? I don't know. I don't mind them taking some kingdom titles within my realm, but because he's a king, they should stay in my realm, right? This guy just gets the Pope's land. I don't mind that. Yeah, I think if we leave it, they'll actually all stay inside my realm. I would like to make you my primary heir because you're a giant. Actually, you know what? We'll get rid of one of them. We'll make him take vows, and then this guy's gonna get a kingdom title. I'm fine with that. One of my sons is a Grand Master. I didn't see where that came from. I don't remember doing that. But yeah, he's gone off and joined the Holy Order. Oh, I think this is perfect, actually. This duchy we need. If I check, I think that's perfect with the land I actually need for the decision. So let me just see. Yeah, as you can see, that white outline is what I need for the decision. And this duchy is perfectly within that. Love it when that happens. It saves me having to do another war. Just get it all in one. Nice. Swoop. We are going to go and fight them, though. There's quite a lot of them. There we go. We've almost got this. We're so close now. I can just feel it. We're so close. Enforce. Problem is, we are picking up a lot of land. So make sure, as long as we're managing it well, we shouldn't get overthrown. We can create another kingdom title. We may as well. We have money to just keep creating them. And then we can just go ahead then, grant him more land, grant him more vassals. He's happy. Which is exactly what we need. And I feel kind of bad. We've had this woman in prison for 31 years and she's only 41. What happened? We're not going to release her because, you know, it's too late for her now. She'll never adapt to the outside world, so we'll just let her do her thing. So we got to take some land off of Bavaria. So we just try a holy war for the whole kingdom of Bavaria. It's more land than we'll need off them, but could be interesting. Now, a lot of them may get involved. So I'm not going to take any risks. We are going to raise all. Also, going to take the holy order. We're going to raise everything for this, just in case. Yeah, there's 72,000 of them. So now we're going to march it over here and just try and defeat all their armies as early as we can. Just get in there quick. Come on, there we go. There's the battle. How many are we going to take on, though? So they had 35,000. They're left with 21. Not great, but early on in this war, I'm just going to try and keep their numbers low. Just win as many fights as there's so many of them. I'm going to lead the army myself as well. We'll take the risk. Maybe we'll die. We'll see. Yeah, they're down to 25,000 men. So what we'll do, we're going to split off a new army and take all of our men-at-arms, siege equipment, and all the knights. And this army is going to begin the sieging. And then with his levies, we're just going to split them into little stacks that can hopefully not take attrition and then just stay around the other army. So there we go. This is the plan now for the rest of this war. Just siege with our siege equipment, and the rest are just going to camp around them. If anything jumps in, all go in together to fight. Like over here, we're going to call some of them in now, get in this fight, win it, and then just keep sieging. There's a lot of them up here, but if we don't siege, we're going to start getting really bad tick and war score against us, and we don't want that to happen. Oh no, they caught out my men-at-arms. Let's all get in there quick. That is really bad. How many of us just died? 11,000. Oh no, we can't lose this now. I knew it was a risk doing the Holy War. I still thought we should win. So I'm going to go back in there now with all of my men together. No, yeah, that was quite close, but it's not looking good for us. What we're going to have to do is find the stacks of my men-at-arms and just let all my units now resupply. So we're going to have them all like this now. We have money to resupply our men-at-arms, so they should be being rebuilt. Problem is, they're going to unsiege what we sieged, and the war score is just gonna like drop a lot. But our numbers are back up. So let's all march together. We're all going to meet up over here. And we got to go fight. We got to win. If we don't win this battle, it's probably over. If we can even catch them. That was about half of them. They split up into two halves, which does really help us. But they are just running from us at this point. We need to catch them somewhere. That was close. I say we go for their capital. The best thing we could probably hope for now is a nice capture to give us a big chunk of war score. There we go. So that fight, the Holy War for the Kingdom of Bavaria, took exactly 11 years. And we were fighting a lot of people. Look at that. Italy, Lotharingia, Wessex. But thankfully, in the end, we did manage to win. Problem is, we're going to have to make another king. So to usurp the actual kingdom title of Bavaria, we need 500 gold and wait for him to finish his current war. Now, yeah, a lot of these new vassals, look, as you can see, they're starting to form a little faction. Our army's not fully rebuilt. So hopefully, once they're rebuilt, this faction can stop. We can sell our prisoners. And that should give us enough money now to rebuild our army and, yeah, completely stop these guys. Or if we hurry up and get 500 gold, we can give this guy the Kingdom of Bavaria. And then that way, we don't have to deal with any of them. There we go. We have 500 gold. So create the Kingdom title of Bavaria. And we're going to give it to this guy right here. And that means he basically has to deal with all them vassals himself. Hopefully, he doesn't get overthrown, but there is a chance. Now, my next target, let's have a look, shall we? Maybe we try and finish off Ruthenia, maybe. We can't get it all in one war, but we can practically take most of his land. And interestingly, Ruthenia is now Jewish. I don't know how that happened, maybe through a stress event. That's typically the cause of like random faiths that just appear. Just someone got so stressed, they changed religions. Yeah, they've hired the Holy Order, but as long as this war doesn't end up like the one with Bavaria, because some of our vassals don't like us now if we look. Should say offensive war minus 120. Because that war went on so long, our vassals started to get a little bit unhappy. And most of them still kind of like us. But after that war, I'm going to go for... Oh, he's independent now. Do you want to be vassalized? No. Are you sure you don't want to be vassalized? Could have kept your land. Like, let's be real. If this was a real life situation, do you think this guy's going to refuse vassalization? I don't think so. We're like 8,000 men are hopefully going to demolish their 14,000 time and time again. Nice. There we go. After that one, do we just need like 1 or 2 more wars? So we need all of this guy's land. Hopefully it's a single duchy. No. Oh, we can't. Oh, it is. Never mind. Conquer duchy. The worst thing is like when there's like a slightly long kingdom and they have like 3 duchies inside their realms, you have to conquer against them 3 times to get rid of their land. But yeah, defeat their armies a few times, siege, and the wars just end themselves. Let's see. We got to do a war against you as well. You're also very weak, surprisingly. So, you know what? We're wasting no time right now. We're just going from war to war. Let's get this done. And we can pick up the nickname with the Tress. Why not? And just like that, that's another decent chunk of land for us. And we're finally done with this part. All that's left is a nice war with Finland, a war with Lithuania, and that's it. But I don't know if you've just seen it. Some of you may have. There's a crusade for the kingdom of Slavia. So that is going to happen pretty soon. And we get one more opportunity to hopefully destroy the Catholics. At least I hope. I may just disinherit one of my children. He's quite old. He's 37 and he's 36. So they're both quite old. I'm going to disinherit my eldest. Yeah, we're going to get rid of him. It's all going to one person now, but it launches in 12 months. So we got 12 months now to rebuild our army from them couple of wars and just build up a little war chest ready for a crusade. There's 154,000 Catholics versus 132,000 of us. I mean, do we actually get to defend 2 crusades? If so, that would be insane. Let's go. So, pause game. Kingdom of Slavia is this right here. So, we're going to raise them all in one big stack together. And then any armies that try and approach, we attack and just keep attacking. Just lower their numbers. Do not let them siege. Over here, look, they're all over here now. Let's just march in. It's so fast. Yeah, because there's so many of them and we have quite a long border, we need to just keep running back and forth between. And we've got Know Thyself close to the end. Not a good time to die. Like, really. Come on, if they keep pouring in, that's amazing for us. We need to keep winning battles constantly. They haven't sieged the war target either yet, which is nice. But there's some more up in north, look, that are going just unbothered sieging. So we're just going to go and destroy these. And by the time we're finished up north, would you believe it, there's even more to our south. And we're going to be dead pretty soon. We are up 45% though. What I really need is to get right in the middle of them all. So like over here, get into a fight with someone right in the middle. And then the rest of them pour into us. Then we can take out a lot of them in just one war. I see. Hopefully this is a nice big one. As long as we don't take them out too quick and they keep joining in. Yeah, look at that. This is a big battle. Oh, the new emperor. There we go. We have died. I was excited to see how many we took out in that battle, but notification went when we died. Yeah, we are up 86%. And honestly, they are down to 82,000 men. And they haven't even sieged one county within the war target. We have just held them on the border with constant attacks. And just like that, who is involved? There's 52 of them. Burgundy, Gascon, some of England, Finland, some of Sweden. There's quite a lot of them. And that one only lasted 21 months. And if you look, we lost 9,000 men. That's it. Through the whole thing. Once again, we get to see the amazing notification. Broken cross. We have so many prisoners to ransom as well. We probably make some good money off this. And I think then, almost 1,000 gold. So what I'm going to do now is we need to go to a war against Livonia for duchy. And we need this one on the corner. Like, prisoners are still leaving our prisons and we're already jumping into war. Yeah, there's 10,000 of them, so I'm just going to take my men-at-arms. They're coming in to fight us for some reason. I wonder if the AI, when they, like, choose where they're going to fight, do they take into account the quality of the men there or just the numbers? It seems if I massively outnumber someone, they don't attack, but when I have way less men, but they're just really good quality, they still seem to just attack me. I wish I could have kept count how many heirs we've captured so far in this playthrough. I think it's been, like, a ridiculous amount of heirs just constantly being caught, but Let's see. Is this it? Is this the final battle? It all comes down to me and Ruthenia. You know what? It's the final battle. We have to take everything. I don't care if it's overkill. We are taking 58,000 men to go and fight 1,000. They're left with 6 men. I don't know how the 6 men got away. This is very much overkill, but we're going to siege everything. There we go. Defeat them one last time as well and enforce demands, right? Oh my God, what? What have I missed? Oh, I have 1 war left. Never mind. That wasn't the big ending. This is the big ending. I always do that with these big decisions. I always just miss like 1 county somewhere. We're doing the same thing. Complete overkill. 58,000 men marching on the Finnish border, and we're going to hunt down their little army in comparison. Like 8,000 is not a bad army size, but may as well go for their capital as well. Who cares about attrition? There we go. Look, did we capture an heir? No, we actually captured him himself. Well, these factions start, but once our army rebuilds, they kind of just go away. So I'm not worried about it. There we go. We sent him a gift. And he's left, and our faction now is gone. Because, yeah, some of our vassals, look, Poland, some of them are very, very powerful. But let's see, we need 600 gold. So, prisoners, ransom. Oh, there we go. Unite the Slavs. Finally, after 4 episodes, we have the decision. If all the Slavic peoples unite, there is no one who can stop us. I will bring about the mightiest empire the world has ever known. Found Slavia, the birth of Slavia. I have done the impossible. On this day, all Slavs stand united under one banner. My new empire stretches from the heart of Europe in the west to the frozen tundras in the east. Only a few heroes in history have ever accomplished such a feat. Now I am one of them, and my name will live on forever. Glory to Slavia. So we gain a nickname, and let's see. I haven't clicked it yet. What color is it going to be? No, I refuse. There we go. Lovely. But we have the Empire of Slavia Titan. I wonder what its de jure borders are. Pretty big. Yeah, that's a nice looking empire. Now, our faith, Rama, is maybe even more powerful than the Catholics at this point. They've lost a lot of France to Asari, and we have defended them. So our faith is looking pretty good. Our culture, yeah, it's not spread so much, but it is a culture, so that's fine. But yeah, we actually managed to create the Empire of Slavia. And I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who watched all 4 parts. It's not really something I do a lot on the channel, like multi-part series, but I'm going through all the decisions, and Slavia, imagine trying to fit the last 4 episodes into one video. It would just drag on way too much, and it was a drag towards the end, especially this episode with like all the wars we had to do right. But I'm happy to say we finally did it. Look how big it is. Like, these guys are just showing us up right now, just pretending all there. Yeah, if there's any other like sort of like maybe like 4-part series you want to see me try and complete, let me know in the comments, because I'm always looking for more things like this to do. Now this one did so well, I'm happy enough to do more series on the channel, because I enjoy Crusader Kings 3 this way, to be honest. It's more fun than trying to rush everything into one big video. And no, I am never ever doing a world conquest. This was big enough for me. Maybe I'll never do anything bigger than this. It all started with King Branimir of Bosnia, and it took 303 years, which is one of the longest campaigns I've ever done. I don't really play that long into the game. But yeah, honestly, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to end the video with a massive thank you to all the channel members. We have Intermio 1, Toxic Flame, Caesar, and Mr. Diesel. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.